All right, McKenzie, let's talk about it. The catch. I mean, come on. I mean, Ken Griffey Jr. type play there. It's something you've done all year. What was going through your mind when you went up on that play?
I mean, unfortunately, I let down my pitcher, Reagan Spencer, the last time we played Duke in a similar situation. I just need to have her back on that second attempt back in Duke this time around. But I'm glad I made that catch. I'm glad that I gave my chance an extra opportunity to score some runs. And the game might not have turned out the way that we wanted to, but I think we put up a great effort, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
McKenzie, how would you describe the atmosphere when your guys' name was called? Because we saw team after team jumping up, going crazy. Some teams were a little bit more subdued and focused. How was the reaction in your eyes?
The reaction in my eyes, I think we were pretty focused. We were determined, like, okay, we have some names that we need to check off our list. We need to start focusing now and get prepared. That starts this week. You know, it's a full circle for the seniors, and for a few of us that are graduating this year. We started at Alabama my freshman year, and now we're finishing it my senior year. I mean, it's really exciting stuff.
Talk about this season as a whole. You guys have had some ups and downs, obviously, Cagle being hurt, being sick, being out, and some other things going on. Now you guys are healthy. You seem somewhat relaxed, especially after getting through the ACC tournament, getting through finals. So from your mental perspective, where are you guys at as far as a team?
You know, I think that's what's really great about this sport is that even though we do have some ups and downs, we have 23 girls that have our back. So I think that, like, just because those ups and downs make us stronger and have us more capable to cope with those new emotions that we feel. So I think going into this, we now know how to deal with everything. So I think that's why we seem more relaxed because, you know, we've been around the block a couple times or two.
And that was going to be my follow-up question. Maddie, you, McKenzie, you, 5 years ago, you come into this program. You're basically the solid foundation for what this program is and where it's at right now. Talk about you guys 5 years ago and talk about you now and what the difference is.
I mean, this go around, you know, we're battle tested, as Coach Rittman has always told us. I mean, we've been put in some tough situations, extra innings, long games, you know. But now it's postseason. We've dealt with the battles. You know, we've licked our wounds, and now we're just ready to get back after it this year.
Maddie?
Same thing, ditto. I mean, we've done everything. We know what to do. We know how to do it, and I think that we're more prepared than everything. We have people who have been here for a long time that we can learn from and that we get advice from, which is a lot, which is really good that I don't think a lot of people have. So with their prior experience, it also can move on to us and show us how to do it.
After the tough loss to Duke in the ACC tournament, what was the message to kind of get over there and prepare for the NCAA tournament?
I mean, it was a tough game. We fought hard. I know that like what Coach said earlier, that is being battle tested right there. I mean, you're going to get slapped in the face a few times. I mean, it was a bang play. Could have gone either way. You know, you just got to tip your hat at the end of the day. It was a heck of an effort, and we got to move on to the next one.
That's what makes everybody love this game is because of how just high emotion it is. And I mean, it's what keeps people around, what keeps us smiling, keeps us loving the game, and those bang plays are what those tough losses, because then it fuels us and makes us want to even do better.
McKenzie, if I'm not mistaken, last year regional here at Clemson and Auburn, y'all ended up having to play Auburn twice, and kind of asked you a question about what it was like when you had the first game lost to Auburn before y'all had to play the second game. And so everybody was kind of quiet in the locker room, and you kind of opened up and said, well, I guess we got to do this again. Yeah. So where's McKenzie Clark at right now in that mentality?
Right now, she's focused. I mean, I'm ready to get on that bus and get over there now. But I know we got weeks of practice this coming week, and I just can't wait to see what the team's going to put in the work, you know, the extra hours, and I can't wait to get on that bus on Wednesday.
Maddie?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're excited to go play. We're ready to go play. If I can go on that bus right now, I would. And load everything up, get it ready, get packed. It doesn't take us very long, luckily. So, I mean, I think we're as ready as we could ever be.
Maddie, you guys obviously become accustomed to hosting, but what's the vibe change or the mentality? It seems like it's much more business going on the road versus the comfort of being at home.
I mean, I think that it's a good thing in a way for us to be traveling for a regional, just because it gives us a change of scenery, and sometimes I like change. A lot of people like change. So hopefully this change will spark something in us, and it'll get us all the way through to OKC.
You know, Coach Rittman always says, like, you got to be pushed outside your comfort zone to grow. Good. I'm glad we're on the road. I can't wait to get up there.
Anything else for either one of these?
Talked about a full circle moment for these seniors going back to Tuscaloosa and Alabama. So when you go out there and you travel for these postseason tournaments, you got to have a little bit of fun. So what are y'all most looking forward to doing while you're out there in Tuscaloosa other than getting to play postseason softball once again?
I mean, unfortunately, last time we did go was during COVID. So, you know, you had the COVID test and, like, you couldn't really go to anyone's room and hang out. And you had to be in, like, certain groups. So, like, didn't get each other sick or, like, risk anything. So, like, we didn't really get to go out a whole lot while we were over there. So, now, if you have any suggestions on where to go, I am all ears.
Anything else for him? You guys are good?